nerds and nerdettes and wee little nerdlings all. It's your buddy Big Johnny G, the Two Gun Pixie presents Legendary Gaming. Wednesday's here. That means you and me are gonna get a chance to see what's in a new box. And let me tell you something. Most interesting characters in any story are never the good guys. And so when a game decides to take the angle from the bad guy's point of view, you got my attention. And this is indeed one pretty villainous game. So why don't you and me head down to the table so we can find out what this game is and see what's in the Pixie's box. Thank you, everyone. I'll see you down the table. Talisman, Batman Super Villain Edition. How awesome is this? Oh, this is so very awesome. Woo! Look at those figures. I mean, I don't even know what to say. Alright, so from the Op-End Games Workshop, along obviously, of course, with thanks to DC and Warner Brothers. So in this game, you're getting to play the classic Batman villains, and you're trying to escape from Arkham and eventually defeat the Bat himself. Well, as you can well imagine, our main man, Fu Manchu, loves games with villains. So he is as excited as I am to see what's inside. Whoops. Look at that. He knocked something over. He's so excited. So let's see. I need this blade. No, give it. Woo. All right. Thank you very much. The incomparable Fu Manchu, everyone. Now, off to a safe spot. Good. Now, this comes the part that you are very familiar with, because every single unboxing at this point I say the same thing, my friends, and that's always cut away from yourself. Get that plastic off. Get rid of some of that glare, huh? Now we can see this better. As it says here, escape Arkham Asylum and become the most notorious Batman supervillain of all time. Take on the role of Gotham City's greatest criminals as you fight to reach the center of Arkham Asylum in Batman Talisman. Roll your way to victory as the Joker, Harley Quinn, the Riddler, Bane, Poison Ivy, and more. Your path to becoming ruler of the criminal underworld consists of many twists and turns. Battle Gotham City's finest heroes as you search for Arkham Asylum's key card that will provide access to the security control room where you can shut down the system and free all of the supervillains. The first supervillain to make it to the center of the board and Best Batman himself wins the game and their freedom. Look at that. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 supervillains that we're going to get to choose from playing this game. Amazing! Wow! Let's see everything inside, and let's see if some of those components, like the minis, look as good as they are depicted. Alright, so the first thing I want to say is thank you for not making this rulebook bigger. A lot of times, I unbox a game like this, I expect the rulebook to be the full size. I hate that. Let's see how this is all looking. See, there's a Batman figure too. Doesn't that look bad? Looks pretty bad. Ooh. Character setup, of course, the Joker, right? Probably the most iconic Batman villain of all time. Okay, it seems like it's listed out in a logical order. They have some picture references to show you what they're talking about. I like, I like the heading fonts. For what the system is, playing bad guys in an insane asylum. That looks good. Okay. Oh, look at that. The official Talisman Encounter Sequence flowchart. I love flowcharts. Anyone that's an old D&D player like me loves flowcharts, right? Ooh, the board. This is going to be big. Oh, yeah, this... Oh. It's just 2/3 of the board. Those 2/3, because we also got this here. And I'm going to have to move the camera so you can really take this in. There's the board. Now, coming back down a little bit closer, I really like the way these look like comic book panels. Right? Even with the way they write some of the notes for the spots, that they write them almost reminiscent to editorial notes that you find on comic book panels. The art looks fantastic. It looks absolutely beautiful on this board. I can't stop looking at it. But I'm going to have to, because we have more stuff to get through, my friends. So let's fold this bad boy back up. That's a lot easier than opening it. Now, of course... Oh, and no plastic to break through for this. I like that. Got my tokens. For the player boards, I guess, right? That's my initial guess, looking at it. Oh, yeah, let's see the quality of this, shall we? Let's punch one out. See if it gives us a problem. Does it tear? Does it rip? Wow, I barely put any pressure on it, and it popped right out. Nice. And you can see they're good quality. They're thick. Right there. Good. Now, let's put this back for now, and I'll deal with these later when I'm done showing everything off to you. All right, let's jump in and take a look at some cards. Let's jump in and take a look at some cards. All right, encounter cards. Now, the first thing I was noticing while I was just doing this unpackaging is I noticed the number difference. So here we got 3s, 2s, and then obviously, right, that would have to be in another deck somewhere. Over here, one of the other ones, they have 1. So let's take a look at one of these number 2s and one of these number 3s. I don't want to give too much away to you, but here, this one is a SWAT officer. So obviously, since you're playing villains, that's an enemy to you. SWAT officer is patrolling this area, and she will remain here until she's defeated. So it's just power or attack of 3. Not sure what that 2 means. So that was a number 2 encounter. Level 2, rank 2. Let's take a look here at encounter 3. That's a little long. Let's look at this one. Research lab. Place. The research lab will remain here for the rest of the game. Anytime you visit the research lab, you may spend 1 health and skip 1 turn to gain 1 cunning. Oh, nice little buyout, so to speak, right? Okay, now, we'll go back to the cards. Let's see. Oh, I love plastic coins that sound metal, don't you? I guess metal coins that sound metal might be better. But, here we go. Here goes the coins. You're going to be able to spend to buy things. I don't know how they get money in an asylum and what kind of shops are open in an asylum, but you hear that? That sounds awesome. That does sound awesome. Now, what else can we look at? What's this? Oh, okay. I'm not even going to bother opening this. I'm sorry, but this is just the pins and the nubs to keep these things together. That's all that is. I'm not going to waste time opening that yet. Let's take a look at some more cards. See, here goes the rest of the kind of cards 2 and 1. Then I'm guessing. Alright, so yeah, like I said, the rest of the encounter deck 2. Take one look at them, and we'll take a look at 1, Ah, we saw a SWAT officer before. Let's look at something else. There we go. Oh, Detective Harvey Bullock, enemy, police officer. Detective Harvey Bullock is watching over this area. He will not attack you if you pay 1 coin. He will remain here until defeated. Yeah, he has always been a crooked cop in Batman's world, hasn't he? So these would be the 1? Yes, they are. Let's take a look here at what a 1 encounter is. Officer. We've seen officers before. What's different? What's new? What's inmate? Okay. I haven't seen an inmate card. Enemy patient. An escaped inmate is hiding out in... Which? Okay. The Riddler Cane, legendary object. Nice. Woo, we got some dice. Some bat dice. Straight from the Bat Cave. Made by the Bat Dice Machine. Put into the Bat Bag. Ooh, 5, 4, 3, 2, 3, and Batman. I guess this means something about him. He shows up or something. I'm not sure, but these look cool. Rounded edges. Nice marble, dark marble color. I like that. I like these. They look nice. Custom made. They are engraved and colored. You can see there. It is engraved. Very cool. Like chucking dice. You like chucking dice? It's fun. Humans have been chucking dice since as long as we've known how to carve bones. I think that's why these are called bones. Let's hold off on the minis. Let's take a look at some more cards. Encounter 1. There's got to be something else. This all can't be Encounter 1. Alright, yeah, there are a few other decks in here. I knew this whole thing could not be Encounter Decks 1. So we have a few left. We already looked at encounters. Let's put those aside. We got feats. Yeah, that's a lot of feats. I don't know, security key card. Some purchases. Purchases. Alright, let's take a look at each of these categories, huh? Patrol schedule object. Well, it's an object. Patrol schedule. You do not lose a health in a patrolled corridor. You know where they're going to be. You can hide out. And the guard's key, another object. On your turn, instead of your normal move, you may discard the guard's key to move to the second floor space directly opposite the one you're in. Excellent. Very cool. Security cards. Pretty much look all the same. You may only enter the control room at the top of Arkham Tower if you have a security card. And then these are all feats. See what kind of feats are in this game. Pickpocket. Use at the start of your turn. Before you move, take 1 object of your choice or 1 coin from any character. And mislead. Play another character at the start of their turn. This character takes their turn move as normal, except you decide which direction they move. Tricky. Okay, now we got 2 things left to look at, and you've been waiting very patiently, so why don't we jump right into the minis. Alright, put this over here out of the way. I've been waiting too, it's not just you waiting patiently. So have I. Stop kicking this camera. There they are. You happy? Alright, let's start off with the man himself, the Batman. Oh man, I like that pose. Definitely, that pose is awesome. The way they caught the movement of the cape captured in that moment. Yeah, if this thing leapt out at you at the dark, whether you're a good guy or a bad guy, you would poop yourself. Bane. Yeah, that's Bane. Got the big Bane tank in the back. Juicing him up. Well, Poison Ivy. I like the detail that they got in these figures. They really went all out, I think. You know, they did very good with how these look. Even look at even the back of her plant throne. Fantastic work. Absolutely. What about Clayface? I don't know, this Clayface 3, 4, 5. I'm not sure which one, but it is Clayface. Nonetheless, look at that detail. You can almost see the clay moving and rippling. Excellent. There's Firefly. Or Heat Wave. Something like that. What's Firefly? No, they don't say about it. This isn't like D&D miniatures. But this is really cool. Mr. Cobblepot. Wah, 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 wah. Yeah, it's always going to be Burgess Meredith to me. Just like this is always going to be Frank Gorshin. Riddle me this, Batman. Even though it was John Astin in one of the 60s episodes, Gorshin couldn't make it, so they got Astin to fill in for his place. You might remember him best from Gomez Addams from the Addams Family TV show, original show. Joker. I like this pose because it looks deceptive. It looks like he's just grabbing the back of his hair while he's screaming, running at you. What you don't see is the crowbar behind him. Very Joker. Who's this? Oh, this must be Ra's al Ghul. Yeah, you can tell by the outfit, the sword, the come hither, I can take you on kind of way of his hand. Nice. I'm drawing a blank on this one. Oh, Joker's daughter, right? This must be Joker's daughter. Which I really know nothing about. I know nothing about her, and I have to look her up. Scarecrow. That's a good pose. I like the way they got the mask. They got the mask good. Almost looks like Freakazoid mask. Oh yeah, Two-Face. Two-Face. I see what they were trying to do here with him flipping the coin, but it sucks. It does. It does. You know, they should have put the clear right there, and then the non-clear right there for the coin. That really sucks. What's he doing? Is he summoning a genie? Is he calling Johnny Thunder? I don't know, but otherwise everything else looks good. Here goes the nice half. See, they got that nice, right? There's this nice normal half, and there's, well, the other half. And last but certainly never least, Harley Quinn. All right, Mr. J. Oh, is this the last thing we got? This is the actual cards, the characters themselves. You want to see what everyone's going to have the choice to... Well, I mean, you just did see, but you want to see this too. I know you do. All right, the man himself, Joker. 3 fate, 1 coin, 4 health you're starting with. And they have a deranged side. Shouldn't he always be deranged? Scarecrow. They start. Is this the morgue? Did I see? Yeah, the morgue, the exam room. The morgue. Of course, you're starting with Mr. J. Mr. Gorshin. Indifferent. That sounds absolutely right. You know, it kind of fits with the Penguin, too. He's a bad guy, but he's mostly a businessman. I don't know about indifferent for Bane. I don't know. Two-Face, obviously indifferent, obviously. Ra's al Ghul, righteous. He certainly does believe he is. Clayface. Yeah, I guess I could see righteous for that, too, sure. Poison Ivy. Joker's daughter. I'm gonna have to look her up. I know nothing about this character. All the rest of them I know something about. Most of them I know a lot about. Not her. And then the Batman. Floor plans for his strength and his cunning. And the Bat himself. So that's it, everyone. That's everything that comes in Talisman Batman Super Villain Edition. This is so cool. I'm so happy about this. All right, everyone, thank you very much for joining me for this awesome unboxing. I'm your buddy Big Johnny G. The Two Gun Pixie presents Legendary Gaming. And my friends, I am out of here.